What's up, guys? We have another NFL video today. We have 20 NFL hot takes generated by AI. I want to say shout out to all the 500 subscribers we have. We hit a massive landmark hitting that number, and I appreciate all of y'all. We're going to hop right into the numbers. We know AI is still a little, I've worded this several different ways to try to get the best questions we can get. A lot of these are still pertaining to last year, so we'll see what it did. Number one, Bryce Young will be the league MVP before Justin Fields. It's not wrong, but it's not right. Do you know what I mean? Like, Justin Fields will never be MVP. I don't think Justin Fields will ever start a down in football again. But it's not right because Bryce Young will probably never win an MVP. So take that one how you will. Dub or L hot take? This is how we'll grade them. I think that's a mid hot take. Number two, and this is what I was talking about. It's going off last year a little bit. We'll kind of alter the question. CJ Stroud will lead the Texans to the playoffs in his rookie season. One, good hot take. It happened. So there's that. Will he lead him to the playoffs his second year, though? I'm not going to lie. Y'all are going to think I'm crazy. I think the Texans have a lot harder of a time this year than they did last year. You got the film on Ryan's scheme. You got the film on CJ Stroud. They have a harder schedule. They have a top 10, I think the number 7th ranked difficult schedule in the league. They won a lot of games last year by one possession. I can see them taking a step back. Now, will they miss playoffs? Probably not, but I think it's going to be an interesting season. Number three, Dak Prescott is a franchise quarterback. I mean, I feel like he's proven it. I feel like, he got MVP votes last year, and you can say what you want, but he didn't win MVP. MVP votes is a big thing. Russell Wilson has what? None ever or one? And he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. MVP votes mean a lot. I think he is a great quarterback. I think the Dallas Cowboys are absolutely ridiculous, insane for not giving him a bag yet. You don't just go out there and find quarterbacks. Now, will they be in a cap situation? Is he asking for a lot of money? Potentially. Who knows? We will find out. Hopefully they pay CeeDee Lamb soon, and Dak Prescott shouldn't be coming too far along after that. Number four, the Bengals will regret drafting Joe Burrow over Tua Tagovailoa. Whoa! Whoa! Now, this one's interesting because one, no, if he stays healthy. Two, if Joe Burrow can't stay healthy and Tua Tagovailoa finds a way to stay healthy, I don't know. That's a hard one. Joe Burrow is by far miles, centuries, galaxies better than Tua Tagovailoa, just raw talent wise. But that injury, has he been injured 2 out of his 4 years, or am I tripping? Is it more than that or less than that? Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Next, we got divisional dominance hot takes. The Miami Dolphins will win the AFC East this year. I see it. I think they fell off so hard at the end of last year. The Bills, I can't say didn't deserve that win because they fought their asses off for that win. But I think, the Miami Dolphins, I feel like winning the division isn't that much of a hot take. They lost it last year because they lost, the last game to the Bills. They had the same record. The Bills got worse. The Dolphins got better. Bills lost so much on defense, so much on offense. They have a makeshift wide receiver core. They really just have Josh Allen. They have James Cook. They have some okay defenders. It's really going to be a carried by Josh Allen year this year. So we'll see. The Miami Dolphins, I don't think that's even a hot take. I think that's going to happen. Next, the New York Giants will make the playoffs. Ooh, this is another good one. AI's kind of cooking right now. I don't think they make playoffs. I think Danny Dimes comes back out and shows why they paid him $40 million, which isn't even a big number anymore. I think he has a decent season. If they could just get an O-line around Danny Dimes, I feel like they have the wide receiver core. They lost Saquon, massive L, huge L. No one's replacing that. I think he can go out there and do a little bit better this year. Now, make playoffs, I think some crazy things would have to happen. One, let me tell y'all my division standings for the NFC in that division. I have Eagles, Commanders, which maybe you could replace with the Giants. I doubt it. Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys. I think the Cowboys take a fall off this year. We'll see. I could be wrong. Ooh, this one's making me so happy as a Seahawks fan. The Seattle Seahawks will win the NFC West. Please? Can we please do that? That's not happening. Number 8, the Kansas City Chiefs will not make the playoffs. I shouldn't have even read that. I shouldn't have even read that out loud because they're three-peating this year. I should have not read that hot take out loud because the Chiefs are going to three-peat this year. That y'all heard it here first. Lock your money in, lock the house in, lock the trust fund in on Chiefs three-peating. Next, we have coaching controversy. Sean Payton will be fired by the Broncos before the end of his contract. It could happen. I mean, there's just a lot you got to look into the Broncos. I mean, he took over a trash heap. You had, I mean, multiple guys that can't stay healthy, multiple guys that don't know how to deal with. I mean, they were saying that Russ is bad in the locker room. Dude came in trying to be a leader. Some of these guys have never seen a leader in the locker room. Sean Payton's not going for that. You've heard from I forget the linebacker's name. He's back on the Saints. I'm so sorry. Played with Sean Payton for years. He has a special mentality that you're either going to put the work in or you're going to get out. Next, Matt LaFleur is overrated. That's the Packers head coach, right? Or am I wrong? Packers head coach. Yep, Matt LaFleur. I don't think he's overrated at all. I think after midseason, when they started to get into final form, you looked at that team and you're like, what is going on? You got 3 wide receivers that, I mean, just aren't studs, aren't stars. They're not massive. They're not freak athletes. They're fast. They're decent at route running. And I mean, they made a playoff run, won a playoff game against the Dallas Cowboys, arguably one of the best defenses in the league. Absolutely torched them. I mean, what can you do? I mean, what can you say? I think he's a great head coach. I think he's a good head coach. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Matt LaFleur down in the comments. Number 11, the next Super Bowl winning coach is currently a college coach. Ooh. So that's kind of I mean, say you did this a little bit ago, that would be what? Harbaugh? The Chargers aren't winning a Super Bowl this year. But that could be a good one to return to. Like, who do we think is going to move up into the NFL next year? But that's not happening. I don't see that happening at all. Number 12, the NFL needs to implement a coach's challenge system. I don't understand that one. Number 13, player projection. Anthony Richardson will be offensive rookie of the year. Well, that's wrong because, you know. Number 14, Jackson Smith and Jigba will break the rookie receiving record. Well, Patrick Mahomes will retire before he turns 35. Now, this one is interesting. Let's look at Mahomes' age right now. He's like 28, right? Mahomes' age. 28. This one is interesting. I've always said we will never see another quarterback like Tom Brady, even though I think Patrick Mahomes is better than Tom Brady. Will we ever see another quarterback get, 7 rings? Will we ever see a quarterback get 6 rings? Will we ever see a quarterback pass Tom Brady and get 8 rings? I don't think so. One, they're getting paid too much money now. And that's not a bad thing. I'm all for the QBs getting the bag, right? That is not a bad thing. They're getting paid so much. There's no need to play into your 40s anymore. Unless you just really love the game. And I think Patrick loves the game. Patrick also loves his family. I think Patrick also loves food. One thing Tom Brady was known for, he loved the game so much. He put his body in the best position every year to perform as deep as possible. I think he could still come back and be a great quarterback. But are the guys now going to do that? I don't think so. I don't think guys are going to dedicate their life to the game like that. So I can absolutely see Patrick Mahomes retiring before 35. He gets 4 or 5 rings. What's there left to do? If you're not feeling it at 34 anymore, if you're not feeling it at 35 anymore, I mean, you don't think you have an opportunity to catch the GOAT? Go ahead, retire. I mean, Patrick Mahomes could retire today and he's a Hall of Famer. That's what I'm trying to get to. He has nothing left to prove other than trying to catch Brady in rings. And I think if you look at him, you can't look at Patrick Mahomes and tell me he's not better than Tom Brady. He makes the reads, he makes the plays, he's more athletic. Tom Brady just had that one factor, that That dog. He had that dog in him, that dedication. Next, Saquon Barkley will lead the league in rushing. Oh, they're getting hot right now. I think that is absolutely a possibility. I think the Eagles are going to use him as a workhorse back. I think he's going to be an absolute monster in the red zone this year. If he doesn't lead the league in rushing, he's going to lead the league in rushing touchdowns. 17, controversial calls. The NFL should implement a 2-point conversion after every touchdown. I don't think so, but that is an absolute interesting. So what if they made you had to go for at least one 2-point conversion every game? Would you do it at the beginning or would you do it at the end? Number 18, the NFL should shorten games to 3 15-minute quarters. No. 19, the NFL should eliminate kickoffs. No. I actually love where the kickoff is at right now. You can't kick it in the end zone. You have to kick it between the 1 and the 20. You have to give the returner a chance to return the ball. That is absolutely going to rejuvenate the ball return or the kick return in the NFL. We love to see it. That was such a beautiful part of the game when guys were taking it out of the end zone. We've seen it fall off the past few years. I think this is amazing for the NFL. And last but not least, before we get into the last one, if y'all could drop a like, drop a follow, I would surely appreciate that. I love talking sports, NFL, UFC. Let's get into number 20. The NFL should adopt a college style targeting rule. I'm not going to lie, chat. This is going to be my first time watching college football this coming year. I'm not 100% sure what the targeting rule is going to look like or what the targeting rule for college is. So y'all let me know down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all's favorite hot take is down in the comments. We're going to have a lot more videos like this. We have the NFL season coming up, so I appreciate all of y'all. Make sure y'all drop a like, drop a follow. We do daily content. I love all of you and see you next time.